All right, everybody, we're here at the Ink Inc Open. We got one round left. People are locking into top cut. We got the one and only Baker, the Lorcana villain. How's it been going today, Baker?
What a day, mate! What a day! I'm gonna calm it down. Like let's take off the performer face a little and just have a genuine conversation. As you can see, I'm back in street Baker mode.
Yeah,
that onesie was a lot of fun, but hot damn.
Yeah, it's hot. We had done zip you a few times here today.
You did, yes. So people saw more of me than they were expecting today, and I apologise for that. Nah, man, it's been so cool. Again, like since starting Lorcana, I was so keen to get over to the States to meet the American community, to like soak up like what it's like to play Lorcana over here. First time being Worlds was obviously like literally the greatest honor of my life and career. Yeah. It was an amazing time. I got to meet some fantastic people, but obviously it was a much more private event.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have that same sort of community vibe that you get from like going to a DLC and getting to walk around and meet people and hear stories. Like, again, especially from the extremely privileged position that I'm in as a content creator, to have like a lot of eyes. You know, people who like to share stories about, oh, you covered my deck. Like again, so, like I talk about someone like Kurt Spice, who reached out to me like chapter 1, and I featured his Mufasa deck.
Yeah.
And the first time I met him, he was like, that meant so much to me. And like, again, it feels cringe to say, but like I've met a few people who were like, literally that was what that gave me the confidence boost I needed. So like when you hear stories like that, just from me like reading out a deck list and making a few stupid jokes and singing some songs, it's an honor.
And you always do the set champs where everyone submits all their deck lists, and you get to feature a lot of people who otherwise would never get featured. Exactly. And that means the whole world to them, and like and people love that. So that's what people love about you, and you got to keep doing that. But you did mention Worlds, and I have to ask.
Yeah, please.
How was the flying carpet ride with Frank Karsten?
I tell you what, I was in Disney World on the Monday, went in with Rebecca Quest, so she was a woman with a plan, and we got a lot done. And then I got most random text of my life from the legendary Mr. Frank Karsten, who could, like, to be completely honest, I wasn't a Magic guy, so I had no idea, like, until Lil, I had no idea who Frank Karsten is, but very quickly made a big impression on the community, and I've learned all about the lore of Frank Karsten, and he's in Disney World, and I get a message from him saying, Baker, hope you're having a lovely day. If you have the time, I would love to do a little sing-song with you on the Magic Carpet ride. And if Frank Karsten messages you and asks you to do pretty much anything, there is only one answer. What time? What do you need from me, and when? And what an honor it was. And again, like someone like Frank, who is so respected in the space, just an incredible mind, but he's so lovely. He's so fun to talk to. Like, honestly, he's one of the lads. And so, that was definitely a highlight.
I was lucky enough to play test with him the week leading up to Worlds.
Yes, and the boot camp. Yeah,
I had one quote I want to share with you all. I asked him what he thought his chances of winning were, and he said, "I calculate about 3.5%, and I round up slightly, like based on my skill level, and which is like the actual percentage is like just over 3% or something."
Yeah.
And so he just says it physically what the math is. And when you play with him, I play tested open hand with him a few games, and I learned more in those 3 hours of open-handed games of him thinking through every line than I learned in like months of just playing against random people. Like the way his mind works is just something else, and everybody can learn a lot from his like Moneyball type approach to the game.
Yeah, no, I agree completely. And it kind of, you talk about like open hand policy and like just learning among friends. I'm going to take the time to shout out SLTC. I'm going to take that time because like genuinely it made such an impact on my career as a caster. I think when I first got into this game, I was maybe slightly above average, and like I was more known as like a personality and all those things, which again was an honor. But from getting to work with SLTC and just like being a Discord of great players where they're always streaming games and like discussing the lines of each other, that is absolutely invaluable to like improve my game as a player. And I saw the benefit of that from a couple of events that I did get to play with some good placements. I got to play the Ravensburger event, which was like over 5 at DLC.
You did pretty well.
I came 71st. I was one off, so like that was a big confidence boost for me. And again, I bring this up specifically for the point of saying, if find yourself a group of friends, find yourself some testing partners, whether it's in person or online, whatever you can do, and learn from people. And like you'd be surprised that even if you think you've got a deck worked out or the game worked out, like you'd be surprised what you can learn from other people. So yeah, that's been a big help, and I'd advise any player to do the same thing.
Yeah, and as soon as DKP won Worlds, they I think one of the first questions he was asked was, how did this happen? Or how did you get here? And he said, friends.
Yeah, I remember it well.
Yeah, and what an amazing quote. Like, that'll stick with me forever. I'm actually getting like a tear in my eye just thinking about it.
It was lovely. It was a really lovely moment. It was emotional. So yeah, friends really do go the distance. So yeah, like, and Frank Karsten playing open hand sounds like I'd pay for that, to be honest.
Yeah, I think a lot of people would. I was lucky to be there. Yeah, what a dream that week was.
How's your day? How's your weekend been, J-Bomb?
It's been wonderful. It is so hectic, but so lovely and calm at the same time.
Well, thank you for all the work you're doing. Honestly, you've been doing these interviews all day. I've seen you running around like a madman backstage. So allow me to say to you, thank you for the work that you've done this weekend.
Yeah, I appreciate you saying that. So thank you very much. Is there anything else you want to just chat about before we get out of here?
Yeah, I mean, like, again, I just want to take the point. Again, some people are probably bored of hearing me say this by now, but like, I can't not, right? Like, I'm just so grateful to the community for, like, I kind of like, I'm going to go back now to, again, Worlds, Ed Chu, who made a comment.
Lovely player.
Lovely person, lovely, okay player. Yeah, and like he said in his second place interview, like, I finally found where I belong, and like that's genuinely how I feel about Lorcana. Like I feel like I found my tribe. I found the people that like appreciate me and that I appreciate, and like honestly everyone's been so lovely. Every person that I get to meet at a DLC or any event that wants to come up and just say hello, has a story, wants something signed, like it's honestly means the world to me. I'm super grateful to be in the position that I'm in. I'm so excited to be one of the two hosts along with Rebecca Quests for DLCs. Like it's maddening, right? It's the sort of thing that I literally dreamed of. I was like, man, I'd love to do them all, but like, you know, I didn't think it was actually achievable. Like, even if I could just do all the European ones, I'm happy. So when I got that phone call and was like, this is what we want to do, and like it was a dream come true. And I just hope that the community, I hope I prove worthy of it and that I do the community proud. So I just want to say thank you to everyone that has supported me personally, and all the Lorcana events, because I want this game to grow and grow and grow. I genuinely feel like it has all the potential in the world to be up there with the top 3, then the top 2, then the top 1. Like for me, this is the best game ever. I think it's so much potential. We're going to grow a lot. Our community will continue to double. I think Fable was a great jumping on point, and there's so many eyes on content at the moment. All the content creators are saying the same thing. It's the best numbers we've seen since the first chapter. So yeah, like just a genuine, heartfelt thank you so much to the community. Like, for me personally, but if you have supported an LGS, an event, content creators, like you're helping to like make the game better. So just so grateful to everybody.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that. Now let's talk about you personally. What is your favorite card in Lorcana?
Be prepared.
All right, favorite enchanted. I've been asking everybody enchanted. I switched it up one time, and I walked into the easiest question ever with Be Prepared.
Yeah, my favorite enchanted is Jafar Striking Illusionist. Ever since that card, I just think the art is so unique. I just fell in love with it straight away. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Of course, it was always going to be a villain. So yeah, and I did manage to get one of them. So it would be Jafar Striking Illusionist, closely followed by something like probably Ursula Deceiver of All enchanted. I never got that one. Of course, the new Jafar, from the last set, not the High Sultan of Lorcana, the newly crowned, crowned Jafar. That one was really good. But I'll be honest, I've got a very doesn't sound very villainous of me. I've got such a soft spot for Mickey Wayward Sorcerer.
Yeah.
Like Mickey.
That was the first enchanted I pulled.
There you go.
Yeah.
Like that's
in the first pack of Lorcana I ever opened.
Wow, what an experience for your first pack. I never got one. I'm hoping to at some point, but like again, I've always felt like a big kid. I've always felt very in tune with like my childhood side, and I genuinely think that for a lot of people, Mickey Mouse is that ultimate representation of that inner child, whether it's an inner child that maybe needs to do a little bit of healing or 100%. A little bit of processing. So I think Mickey is just such a sentimental character. So I love the art for the Wayward Sorcerer. Shout out to It's Nicole, isn't it? It's Nicholas Cole. I'm pretty sure is the artist for that.
I need Liam for all the artists.
Yeah. Liam's the expert, but I met Nicholas Cole at European Championships. Great guy, done a lot. He was also one of the artists for C Revolt. So those would probably be top 3 for me. I'm still seeking down the Wayward Sorcerer, but number 1, Striking Illusionist. Such a cool card. What's your favorite enchanted?
My favorite enchanted, man, it used to be Elsa, but recently it has switched to Bambi.
Okay,
and just a beautiful card. I really like Winnie the Pooh though.
The Honey Wizard.
Yeah, those are my top 3. Like that Honey Wizard. I've said this a few times today because a lot of people have said Honey Wizard is their favorite, and a lot of people are like, oh, why would they reprint this? It's because we drew it as a banger. It is a beautiful card and wonderful card. That Winnie the Pooh pops. Like it's crazy.
Even the common one won like best art for the among the community vote. So and again, like the design team sourced that as one of their reasons why they made it an enchanted. And that's such a great sign to know that like cards that are fan favorites now, they'll go, okay, well maybe in 2, 3, 4 sets we give that a promo, an enchanted, some old art, whatever it might be. So
as a caster, I have just one play that I just remember and sticks out that I love, and I'll watch back and like clips every once in a while. Do you have any one play that sticks out in your memory that you think about all the time?
Actually, yes. I'm trying to remember, so it's Frank Karsten.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember the specific. It involved the Mufasa, the 5-cost uninkable, who at the end of your turn you can re-ready all the other characters that you have in play.
Yes.
And he managed to bring it out. Okay, so it was something on the lines of he had a baby Simba on the boards, and he was able to quest out. But I'm gonna have to go back and remember the specifics. But it was an online game. Shout out to Pavel and the legendary Cross-Continental Clash, a completely fan-organized event. I'm going to have to go back and remember the specifics, but it was absolutely mind-blowing, a play that we didn't see at all to, I think it was like Quest Piglet, Quest Daisy, do something big, and then shifted. Yeah, because he quested with the baby Simba, then because he didn't have enough ink, he quested with the baby Simba, shifted into the big one to re-ready everything else. I'm going to have to try and remember the specifics, but it was definitely involving Frank Karsten, so that's one that really, really stands out. When it comes to DLCs, I don't know, man. Like, again, every time it's a bit of a cop-out answer, I grant you, but like every time I do a DLC, there's at least one game, maybe more, where like I learn something from a play.
It's so humbling too, where you're like, oh, I have never even considered that as a play move, and it won them the game. And those are always the ones that I'm just like, oh dang.
Dang.
Yeah, I love those. Yeah, I've seen it. I don't see those often, but when I do, I love them. And yeah, it makes you a better caster too. And your reactions are just always, and those give the best reactions to the best plays.
That's the hope, yeah. The other one that I remember, again, super simple, but Ed Chu, Triple Castle.
Oh,
that's pretty legendary.
I still talk about that one because it's like I'm just trying to do the Ed Chu because I'd play Shark, so I was like I'm just trying to hold out for the triple manner. You be prepared me, I triple manner you.
And again, he did that twice. He did it once with Queen's Castle and once with Library.
I vividly remember that game because chat was all against like, what is Ed doing? He's throwing this game. DKP's got this, but then he's grinding. Oh, which one? Sorry. All right.
We're getting technical feedback from JDZ.
All right. Yeah. So I vividly remember that game where Ed was just slowly accumulating the castle, and everyone in chat was like, "Oh, DKP's got this. It's over." And everyone's just going against Ed, and you don't go against Ed.
No,
he knows better than us. And
he's playing you.
And then all of a sudden he triple castles, and everyone's like, game over, and Ed ends up taking that whole DLC.
Yeah, I think Ed Chu's definitely among my favorite players to watch play the game.
Oh yeah, I thought I thunk ahead a lot on my turns, and I'm thinking 4 or 5 turns ahead. Ed was backseating one of my games and just watching and commenting on my lines, and on turn 2 he goes, oh no, we can't do that because on turn 8 they can do this, and if they do that we open ourselves to this.
It just goes to show you there are levels to this.
So there's level players where level people are, when you start off you just think of what's there and what can happen on the next turn. Then you keep growing on levels. I would say I'm at like the 4 to 5 turn level, trying to get to 6.
Yep.
Ed is Doctor Stranging the
Ed's
entire
thinking about
game.
the next DLC.
Yeah.
What am I playing next month?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just goes to show you like the depth of this very simple card game and like how you can express your own skills. So, and again, I'm excited for a wider card pool. New mechanics coming into the game to mess things up. Again, this hasn't been confirmed, but there is official art of the new starter decks from the next set, and people have zoomed in on the cards on the side. And Ravensburger don't put things out like that without expecting people to do a little bit of, magnifying glass. So it looks like we're getting a cool new mechanic to put cards from the top of the deck under a card. So that seems like it's going to be pretty interesting, and
do you know
see
what
how that
could
develops.
work well with?
Go on.
The iconic Mickey.
There you go.
Yeah, where every card under this gains a bunch more lore.
Yeah, there you go. Actually, yeah, turns into a BLT basically. So yeah, I'm excited for the future of Lorcana and how it's going to expand with these new mechanics. Again, like I still want in a year, 2 years for the game to be recognizable to what it is now, but just with, some cool details, some cool extra ways that we can express our skills. So yeah, man, I'm all the way in Lorcana. I think it's going to have a beautiful future, and like honestly, the community is like second to none as far as I'm concerned.
And I think Ravensburger is doing a wonderful job with these cruises where they're giving out promos and just getting people cards. They're doing it at the Disney parks, which have been a hit and selling out every day. And they've got that going for about the next month. And looks like we're getting the queue over, and we're going to have to cut this off, sadly, and send it over back to the casters.
It was a pleasure, man. Always a pleasure to talk to you, J-Bomb.
Yeah,
and hope
it's been a lovely weekend to meet you.
And you, man. I hope people are enjoying themselves. And great to meet people this weekend. I hope to meet you in Milwaukee or Richmond or beyond. But yeah, thanks for having me.
All right. We'll cast it right on over.